Vietnam is quickly becoming a global leader in the EV industry. In this video, we'll take a look at VinFast's plans to enter the US market, along with how they plan to do it. Take your time and see if you should consider investing in Vietnam's debut into the US market with VinFast. Luckily for you, Fortune Fastlaner, we've gathered some information about Vietnamese EV IPO VinFast and what the company is all about. Let's talk about how they are coming to America, and as a result, the investors need to be aware of what they're getting into. The Vietnamese comic event initially announced that its parent firms had filed to become public in the United States, indicating that it wants to invest $4 billion in its first American production complex in North Carolina. In 2019, VIN became Vietnam's first full-fledged comic. It's now focusing its efforts in the United States, where it expects to compete with both established manufacturers and startups offering electric SUVs. It also intends to allow drivers to lease batteries instead of purchasing them for a month, a model adopted throughout the industry to reduce car starting prices. Then, it indicates that the price is VF. 8 SUVs start at $41,000 in the United States, compared to around $63,000 for a Tesla SUV. Many believe that by listing the company, VIN will be quickly able to raise around $2 billion. However, the size and price range of an IPO have yet to be established by the corporation. Thursday, the VIN CEO tweeted to the press that she didn't have a lot of options. She said that the IPO was planned for the second quarter of the year as a way to fund a plant in North Carolina and expansion in the United States. In late 2020, the firm expects to convert to an all-electric vehicle manufacturer. VIN is quickly seeking a factory in Germany outside of North America. If the car maker succeeds, it will become one of the first Vietnamese companies to be listed in the United States. VinFast, a Vietnamese electric vehicle manufacturer, has filed for a confidential initial public offering in the United States as it begins construction on a factory in North Carolina. According to a statement on Vingroup's JSC's website on Thursday, the company's unit has been registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission. The scale of the offering has yet to be determined according to the business. VinFast said earlier this year that it was collaborating with the Germany Trade and Invest to select a location for an electric vehicle manufacturing in Germany. According to a statement released in December, Vietnam's largest automaker has been working with consultants on a potential listing in the United States in the second half of this year. Bloomberg News stated that the stock sale might raise $2 billion. According to Bloomberg data, VinFast IPO would be the second largest by a Vietnamese firm after Vinhomes JSC's $1.4 billion first-time share offering in 2018. If it succeeds, the automaker will become one of the few Vietnamese companies to go public in the United States. The listing comes as VinFast prepares to establish an electric vehicle plant in North Carolina in 2024. The factory is the first phase of a planned complex in the United States that might cost up to $6 billion. US President Joe Biden tweeted a White House statement about VinFast plans in North Carolina, which the company described as a $4 billion investment that would create over 7,000 jobs. Late this year, VinFast plans to begin delivering cars in the United States, Canada, France, Germany, and the Netherlands. The VF8 and VF9 electric SUVs will cost between $41,000 and $61,000. In December, VinFast began domestic delivery of its first electric vehicles. Separately, VinFast is considering a $500 million to $1 billion investment round ahead of its US launch IPO. We will tell you everything you need to know about VinFast. Another electric vehicle firm is about to enter the fray. VinFast, based in Vietnam, is planning to go public in order to capitalize on the rapidly developing EV industry in North America. Find out everything you need to know about the VinFast initial public offering. VinFast filed for its initial public offering in early April 2022. According to Bloomberg sources from last year, its parent company, Vingroup, is looking to raise $2 billion. It hasn't decided on the number of shares it would offer or the price range. This valuation would make it the largest IPO by a Vietnamese firm on US exchanges. Although CEO Lethy Thu Thuy assured reporters that the IPO would take place in the second part of the year, the exact date is still yet unknown. How much is VinFast worth? The listing window's open-ended nature isn't uncommon these days. The rising inflation and market instability induced by the ongoing Ukraine conflict, the IPO market has been extremely quiet thus far this year. Most companies who have opted to list have done so with the understanding that if conditions do not improve, they will postpone their offerings. According to projections from last year, VinFast might be worth as much as $60 billion upon its IPO. However, considering the current situation of equities market, that market capitalization may today be considered aspirational. How to buy shares in VinFast when it goes public? You'll need a brokerage account to invest in VinFast after it goes public. Consider opening a brokerage account now so you'll be ready when the stock goes public. Number 1. Compare share trading platforms. Use the comparison table to choose the right platform for you. Number 2. Open your brokerage account. Fill out an application for your information. Number 3. Confirm your payment details. Invest in your account. Number 4. Research the stock. Research the stock by name or ticker symbol before deciding if it's a smart investment for you. Number 5. Purchase now or later. With a market order, you can buy as much shares as you like or use a limit order to wait until the stock hits a certain price. What is the purpose of VinFast? VinFast is a Vietnamese electric vehicle manufacturer. In 2019, it became the first fully fledged local car manufacturer based on used BMW platforms and has already begun the switch to all electrical vehicle production, which it hopes to finish this year. Export orders are already coming in from Canada, France, Germany, and the Netherlands, and the company is looking to grow its US market. It plans to begin construction of a vehicle manufacturing factory in North Carolina in 2022. The plant won't be finished until mid-2024, thus VinFast plans to import automobiles from Vietnam and sell them in the United States starting in 2022. How does VinFast make money? VinFast makes money by selling the VF8 and VF9 SUV variants. The vehicles are priced at $41,000 and $59,000 respectively, although neither includes the cost of the battery, which must be leased separately through VinFast. The batteries are available on a monthly subscription basis, with the VF8 costing $35 and the VF9 costing $44. This is comparable to Tesla's SUV, which costs around $63,000. VinFast wants to sell 42,000 electric vehicles globally by 2022, whereas Tesla wants to deliver 1.4 million units this year. Is VinFast profitable? VinFast is not profitable yet and does not plan to be in the near future. Vingroup's founder and chairman Pham Nhat Vuong informed local media that the company's automobile division will suffer significant losses in the near future. VinFast does not yet have independent financials, so we'll have to wait for any additional SEC filings. Vingroup's total sales for 2021 was $5,597 million, but it had a net loss of negative $109,060 million. What is VinFast's business model? The business concept of VinFast is to become a global brand and disrupt the existing EV market. These objectives have been reflected in the company's manufacturing capacity expansion thus far. VinFast established an assembly factory in the northern port city of Haiphong in its first year, with an initial annual manufacturing capacity of 250,000 automobiles, which was eventually increased to 500,000 due to increased domestic and international demand. In reality, in its first full year, VinFast accounted for 13% of domestic passenger vehicle sales. In 2019, the facility also started producing a range of electric scooters. With a tentative commitment to invest $2 billion in its North Carolina factory to build electric buses, sport utility vehicles, and batteries for other electric cars, VinFast is now actively investing in thriving overseas. Sales to other countries are planned to begin in 2022. In another attempt to appeal to US customers, VinFast recently revealed intentions to integrate the Amazon Alexa voice experience into autos. While it now only has prototypes for its VF8 and VF9 SUVs, the car maker has also revealed 3 more EVs at the 2022 Consumer Electronics Shows: the VF5, VF6, and VF7. Who are VinFast competitors? Tesla, Rivian, and Lucid are among VinFast's most significant EV competitors. When compared to its competitors, VinFast is relatively unknown in Western markets. Thus, it remains to be seen how quickly the company can establish itself. As traditional manufacturers shift their focus to the electric vehicle sector, smaller companies may lose market share. Who owns VinFast? Vingroup, Vietnam's largest privately held, publicly traded corporation, owns VinFast. The company's principal business is real estate, although it has also made investments in healthcare, private education, and artificial intelligence. Vuong Nhat Pham created the company in 1993. Vingroup names vice chairman as CEO of VinFast Global. Hanoi, December 27, 2021. Vingroup has named Le Thi Thu Thuy, the current vice chair, as the new VinFast Global CEO, following the departure of Mr. Michael Loscheller, who will return to Europe for personal reasons. Madame Thuy will take over as VinFast Global CEO, overseeing the company's operation and guiding it towards its goal of becoming a global electrical vehicle brand. She will also continue to serve as vice chairwoman of Vingroup, the parent company of VinFast. The Vingroup vice chairwoman will be based in Vietnam and will supervise VinFast operations in its present markets, which include Vietnam, the United States, Canada, France, Germany, and the Netherlands. Madame Thuy will also be in charge of market research and future expansions into other prospective worldwide markets. I am happy to take this position and will endeavor to fulfill our goal of steering VinFast to international success and winning the hearts of global consumers, Madame Le Thi Thuy stated of her new role. In addition, I would like to thank Mr. Michael Loscheller for his contributions to VinFast. We regret having to make our goodbyes, and we wish him well in his life and future pursuits. Mr. Michael Loscheller remarked of his leaving, "It was an honor to serve VinFast and its people. VinFast is on its path to become a globally successful electric vehicle manufacturer. I wish VinFast every success in the future. VinFast, thank you. Vingroup, thank you. Vietnam, thank you." Madame Le Thi Thu Thuy is expected to play a key role in enhancing VinFast's stature as a global brand and bringing VinFast smart electrical vehicles to global consumers, with years of experience in various management positions and key leadership roles in numerous sectors, including industry, technology, finance, investment, and international relations. About Vingroup Vice Chairwoman Le Thi Thu Thuy. Madame Le Thi Thu Thuy was born in 1974 in Vietnam's Binh Dinh province and graduated from Hanoi's foreign trade industry. She earned her MBA from Japan's International University. She also earned the designation of Chartered Financial Analyst. Madame Thuy was a key executive at Lehman Brothers in Japan, Thailand, and Singapore before becoming vice chairwoman of Vingroup and global CEO of VinFast. She joined Vingroup as the conglomerate's CFO in 2008 and was later named CEO of Vingroup and VinSmart. Le Thi Thu Thuy, CEO of VinFast, is targeting the American market. Is America ready to welcome a new Vietnamese automaker? It's only been 5 years since Vietnam's first domestic automobile firm was founded, and less than 3 years since its first product, a significantly modified BMW X5, was released. The Vietnamese startup, on the other hand, takes the word quick in its name quite seriously. Gas-powered VinFast variants are already being phased out. It unveiled 2 battery electric vehicles at the LA Auto Show last November and 3 more this month at the Consumer Electronics Show. 4 of these BEVs will be available in the United States soon. Meanwhile, VinFast is aiming to construct a new assembly plant in the United States with a site announcement due soon. Even though it has gone through many management changes, the car maker is moving at a breakneck pace. Most recently, former Opel CEO Michael Loscheller resigned as CEO of VinFast and was replaced by Le Thi Thu Thuy. Madame Thuy, as she is called within the organization, has a substantial international experience, having earned a bachelor's degree in foreign trade from Hanoi Foreign Trade University and an MBA from the International University of Japan. Thuy worked for Lehman Brothers for 8 years before it went bankrupt and subsequently joined Vingroup, Vietnam's largest corporation. It has a diverse corporate portfolio that includes everything from schools to shopping malls to spas and resorts, as well as VinFast. With Loscheller's resignation, Thuy assumed the combined roles of Vingroup Vice Chair and CEO of VinFast, which she previously held. Following the automaker's CES debut, she spoke with the Detroit Bureau. As CEO Le Thi Thuy takes on Q&A, she addressed that they've come a long way since 2017 and the summer of 2018. They started with it in mind to be a global EV company. They took the path to start with international combustion engine vehicles so that we could learn how to develop and manufacture vehicles. That was the fastest and best way for them to learn. They can utilize that knowledge for manufacturing EVs. They have focused on 2 main tasks. One is to dominate the Vietnamese domestic market, which they did within 18 months. They have now reached 70% to 90% market share. The second mission was to develop a portfolio of electric vehicles that can help them go global. So, today they have platforms all the way from the A segment to the E, mini to full size. They showed 5 of them at CES, with 2 introduced at the LA Auto Show last November. They have a 6th, which was introduced in Vietnam on Christmas Day. They complete our portfolio, and it is powerful because they are not aware of anyone else in the market who has had the whole portfolio of electric vehicles in all the different segments that will be available by the middle of next year. They were pricing the vehicles at more or less the same pricing as internal combustion engines of equivalent size. They will lease the batteries at a cost that is no more than what they normally pay to put gasoline in, minus the cost for electricity. They will have 2 types of battery leasing schemes. One is flexible, where you pay per kilometer. The other is a fixed amount. You can drive as much as you want. She also addressed about getting into the American market. Madame Thuy said that they are a new brand. They need to prove themselves. The industry is quite open to newcomers at this time. But they are not saying that it will be easy and that there won't be any challenges. They did some research and the recognition of Vietnam is great. But obviously, it's not well known for technology. But the overall feedback is positive for a Vietnamese brand going into the US. So, they are emphasizing their quality by giving a 10-year warranty on our vehicles globally, so that hopefully it can deliver the message that they are serious about quality. They are still going on with it. She's going next to the VP of Manufacturing and a few other people to see the sites that they have selected. They have 3 competing sites and they need to decide which one they want to move forward with. They will try to replicate what they have in Vietnam. So, they are planning to build a factory that can manufacture about 250,000 vehicles per year and a gigafactory to manufacture battery cells and the pack. And there will be another electric bus factory as well. Today, they manufacture VinFast electric buses for Vietnam, and they are developing electric buses for the US and European market as well. That's it for this video, Fortune Fastlaner. Remember to subscribe to our channel, and if you feel like we've delivered value, please share this video with one person. That's right, just one person as a token of your appreciation for the hard work we put into making content that educates and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. Remember, you can watch video after video, but it isn't until you actually take action that you'll start to see results. See you soon!